Mike here. I just took and picked up another MDF board today to double the size of my table here. So I'll kind of turn the camera here. You can kind of see how far it goes down now. Goes all the way down to the very end there, to the steps. Hey Jazz, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. Just saying that I got another tabletop piece, or a piece of MDF board that I'm using for my table. So I just took and expanded my table today. So I've been working on that, trying to get it all roughed up here where I'm going to put my road and train track and all of that. So I am kind of going back and forth here, saying I got pieces spread out all over the room now. I do have a couple bends at the other end there in front of the steps that I need to find a home for. But as of right now, I'm trying to get this all boarded in here. I only have a few more pieces here to do. Looks like I need a 2x3. I did not have enough of the 32x32 base plate, so I kind of had to piece together with my 48x48s. So most likely I will not have too many mills plates in this setup. They'll probably all be freehand. These here were my old mills roads, which I want to take and make the roads bigger. So I will not be using these. So they're just sitting there right now, just so I know where the base plates go. So up next is see how far I can take and run this train track, I believe. Couple more straights here. More. Maybe 2 or 3 more here. Not sure why it went out of focus there. maybe 3. We'll go to the side next here. I'm not sure if we're going to have enough straightaways here or not. I have to dig in the track box here and see what we have. Sure if this is 3 or 4 across. Let's see, it's 4. We'll need one more for this. One there. Okay, throw these together and see how far we can get here. I did leave room here along the back to be able to walk down. Do not think I'm going to have enough to reach the other end, so I'll probably end up having to shorten it. Ready? Check the vents here and just make sure I don't have any more track anywhere. road, please. I'm not seeing any more there. We still have a few tubs over here. I'm not seeing any. Does look like we're going to have to shorten it quite a bit here. Not seeing many more tracks other than curved. Guess we could take and do a snake-like build here also. See if we can get us down here to the end. Believe something like that might work. That way we have that much more of the train running on track. I just took and remembered something here. Maybe we can take and get into our back log here also. If we can find them. Got that we have our switch tracks here. Maybe we can take and incorporate these into it somehow. See if we can take and find our opening tool here. Here. Something like that would give us a few more straights. this is the first time that I've ever used these switch tracks. There we go. Put them like this. It's not going to clamp in here. There we go. Let's see here. Let's keep going straight. That will not work like that. Just see how this is going to fit back here. Still be one straight short. I'm not liking how that looks. Seeing they're not running dual track. Not sure if I use these switch sections or not. I don't think I like that. Using the turns to make the snake back here. I don't think I really care for that design either. So that eats up a lot of other real estate here. I think we're just going to take and shorten the track. We'll just take from here. Now, I think I want this all pushed this way. See if we can get enough here to get up to this 4th stud mark on both sides. Don't believe we're going to have enough for that either. Let's try going right up to the edge here. Hello, Brett. Thanks for stopping in. It's getting there, buddy. I did take and get another table today. So I will take and turn the camera here for you. So it will go all the way down here now. Not had a chance to take and move my computer table yet, so this is the best I can do is just turn my camera, seeing it is hardwired into the PC. So it goes right to the edge of the steps. Those bends in front of the picture there, those will be moved. Those are just sitting there until I find space for them. Then I took all my bins and have all of my bins running at the bottom of the table. So it kind of makes that nice and clean down there. They are off level because I did have them stacked. So a few of them do not have the wheels on them. So either I'll put the wheels on the ones missing the wheels, or I'll take the wheels off of the other bins. It's kind of hard to see the train track from this view, but it is there. I did not have enough straightaway, so I'm kind of condensing it down now to see how much space I have to work with. I think it's going to have to be moved into the next set here also. I think from now I'm just going to take, I have to take these plates off of here just so everything matches. So bear with me a second while I take this nose plate apart. So I will be making a new road system also. These here are going to be coming apart anyways. I know Lego does not make 32 by 32 base plates. These are aftermarket. These are the max plates. The clutching power on them is terrific. And it seems like whenever I go to a local Walmart or Target or Myers, I can't find the Lego brand base plates, so I just pick up some of these just so I have them. These mills do seem to come apart a lot easier than putting them together though. There's one brick stuck here that I'll have to grab a separator for. So that there will at least shows how much more we need here. So I do like having everything equally spaced. What I did here was I took, seeing I have all those road plates, I took the center divider line and used those for my ballots, which are just these 1x4 tiles or 2x4 tiles. Not sure how well that's focusing, but just a tile with the strip. Now we'll scoot this all down again until we get it. We have enough track here on both sides. Forget about doing the math. I'll just take and keep messing with it until I get it where I want it. Probably would be easier just to take and count them all, but what's the fun in that? That would work there if I can get the other side to match up now. That is still going to be a little longer on this side. This table, though, now being so long, is quite a workout going back and forth all the time. I am able to go all the way around it, though, so that is nice. I believe if you were to break the table down into 32 by 32 base plates, I believe it's 90 base plates. Okay, that is looking better. Looks like we're still going to be a couple of short on the other side there. Have to go even a little bit smaller, but we are getting close. Let's take 2 more off of this side. Keep that together there. We'll take 2 from here. There should be only 1, it looks like. Put 1 here and 1 on the other side. That there is even now. I don't see any more straights here. It's all curved. We'll take and connect this all in here. Like so. We should be able to just slide this. Let's see, 3, I would like to have 4 studs. Got 4 studs there. Let's go down to this end and see if I have 4 studs down here, which I do. I will try to get back over to chat here in a minute. Try to get this all lined up here. Looks like this is going to work here. I've learned also on the train, if you leave your first straightaway on each corner, don't clamp it down all the way, your turns won't tend to flex up on you. Just a little method that I learned anyways. Seems to work for me. This area here is pretty tight, squeezing through, but I did have to take and leave a gap at the other end there to have a way out. Actually, this is off by one. It should be slid here. We're just going through and pushing all this track down here. I'm not doing anything underneath it. I may go back and do something over time, but for now this will work to get it going. I'm also hoping having a bigger table now, there would be less chance of once I start building something, I'll keep going instead of always having to take stuff apart, rebuild and put stuff together. Looks like they gave us 2 extra switches here, which is nice. Some more corners. Have so many railroad corners here. Hey, Bricks with Justin. Thanks for stopping by, man. Yeah, I was watching that mockumentary also there, Justin. It was pretty good. Kevin said that he did finally get a hold of Tech, so Tech is doing all right. I'm not sure if he slept in or something, but that is life, so it happens to all of us. Now I'm going through and putting all my white ballast pieces back on here. I don't know, I think I do kind of like having the track a little shorter on both sides. That way maybe now I can do a train station or something on each corner instead of having the track go all the way down. That, or even maybe extending the road over the track, because I believe I'm going to have the track run, or the road running from here all the way down. We'll be taking this down. I actually did take and get all those road pieces separated, so laying these ballast pieces should be quite simple. It took me about 6 hours to separate all of those from last string that I opened. So right here is a whole tile box, and it's nothing but these white strips. So it should go pretty quick here. Now having all this extra room, I kind of wish I had these for building the new road system, but I'm sure I will come up with some kind of build. Looks like we're gonna have to go to the other side here. Apologize if I'm out of view there for a minute. Next thing on the list is definitely a camera, hopefully with a wide lens. That, or once I take and move my computer around, I can zoom in closer or have a far out view where you can see more. For now, I'm just going through and putting all these white road plate center dividers, using them for balances for the railroad track. Not really too concerned if they're pushed down all the way. Once the train runs over it a few times, I'm sure they'll lock into place. I'm not sure if the skyscraper will sit here in the center, but I believe it's a good focal point for now. And that's pretty much the only lock I have made right now. I have one more laying here, which I wasn't too happy with. Like about 20 more here. This is the tedious part about Lego. This border idea, I picked that up from Line Bricks. I believe he took and smooth plated all the tile going all the way around, so I might do that myself. I'm not sure yet. But I am ready to take and get a train going on here. The next 2 or 3 minutes here. It's like 4 or 5 more here. Also, I think it'll be nice to have this extra space here just in case you do have the train derails or something that don't go flying off the edge of the table. Alrighty, let's get a train on here, guys, and see if we can get her powered up. I do have 2 of these passenger trains. I'm only running 1 motor in them. But like many others, I did like the concept of having a locomotive on each side. Not sure if that wheel's lining up or not. There we go. have a few older trains, but I took and parted them out. I believe I have the red heavy haul train, also the white speed passenger speed train. I just like the look of this one. Looks like we're rolling here a little bit. It's going to take me a second though here to find where I sat the controller. Oh, it was in a bin box here somewhere. Moving everything around. Trying to forget where I put stuff. Let's see. Where did we put the controllers at? Here's one, I believe. This side here is our side with the motor. Takes a minute for this to link up. Should turn solid green on us here. There we go. Time to get out of the view here. Uh-oh. Like we lost some cars there. Kind of looking at chat, not paying attention. Well, let's try going in reverse here. Looks like our batteries might be getting pretty low here. But it does seem to be going on the track. Does look like we need to take and replace the batteries. Those going pretty slow. Trying to turn the camera here and kind of see how far it goes down there. And it comes back down to this side here. Said before, I wish I had a wider camera angle there for you. And to leave it like that kind of gives you more of a view. Oops. See if we can get it to go this way. Way we're not pushing all the weight, we're actually pulling about the same speed there. So we'll definitely have to add batteries onto the list. It does seem to be running around the track quite smoothly. We will take and turn this off. Just taking set this here for now. Kind of think of a road system here. Which these here will be taken apart. Give me a quick second on those. Take these plates off here. There's one. Take this other one here. I don't know if it's just me or other builders out there. I have to have everything matching. It doesn't matter if I'm building a Mills plate system or anything. I have to have all the same colored bricks and bottom bricks. I'm just kind of weird like that. Plus, when pulling it apart, it kind of keeps all your pieces color coordinated. Instead of carrying the part of Mills plate and having 50 different colors. So that there is what we have to work with. Now that we'll be doing a road system, which this whole bin here is all roads of the new 2021 roads. I'll just be coming up with a system that I like here. So that should be on center there. I don't think I am going to raise these at all. But once I find a layout that I like, I think I'm just going to push them right into place. Now I'm just kind of freehand it. See if this is going to work or not. have enough to go all the way down. We should, but might even leave a little bit of room here if we wanted to add parking or your sidewalk right there. This might work. Another stack here. I know it don't look much like a road right this second, but it will look much better once all the tiles and everything's laid in it. None of these are pushed into place yet. I'm going to take and sit down here for a minute and look at chat, see what's going on. Thank you guys for still sticking around. I think I'm going to catch a quick break here. If you have any questions for me, right now would be a good time to tell me in chat. Now I definitely need a new camera. Looks like the quality of this camera is decent. It's just connected by the USB, so I can only move my camera so much. I did order an extension cable, so it had two USB female jacks on both sides, and you're supposed to just be able to plug it in and make your cable 100 feet longer, but it did not sync up with my camera, so it's kind of what you get buying aftermarket. I also know that I need to take and get an external mic also. I'm using the mic that's just built right into the camera. Kind of change the view here. So that is kind of the road system I'm working on right now. Hopefully I'll be able to put a sidewalk down both sides there. Like I said, I'm not sure if I'm going to have it run over the track there or not. We should have enough plates. So I'm going to try opening this window here and see if some extra light might lighten it up a little also. Trying to put a haze on the wall there, so I'm not sure if that's better light or not. Kind of fades out those blue water tiles there. So have you done any more work on your castle there, Brett? Seen you're putting up your castle walls last time. Taking it another drink here and probably get back to building here. Now that I'm looking at this, if we were going to go over the track, I probably should have went all the way to the edge here. Plus, then I will take and help lock this other plate into place. Then we are not going to have enough. We don't like going over the curve though. Now we have to take and rethink this design. Might have to take and move everything over. Couple studs. That's why I did not take and clamp any of this down yet. Let's see if we leave 4 side here, how that looks. That's going to get moved. It would be all the way up there. It's still off. I'd like that to be centered. Could just be that skyscraper throwing me off also. Let's enter the trigger. So we one over. Let's take a few of these off. I guess these colors just throwing me off. And 8 on both sides. That would be center. Now we'll have to take and move the skyscraper, it looks like. Now this being lower also, I will not be able to balance over the track here either. Unless I mill all of this out. Let's see if we did that, we're going to leave this here. Just 2 studs. Maybe we won't take the road over the track here. Just have the building come up to the edge here. Still do want to keep this centered. But I think we want to go back down to our original point here. That way we have the same gap on both sides here. That is going to be what we end up going with right here. It keeps everything nice and equal. I do apologize if anyone new is out there. I tend to get building and don't pay attention to chat. Yeah, Justin did, and hello, Sega Lexa. Hello, how are you? Thanks for stopping in. Yes, it did, Justin. I do need to replace the batteries. It's only running about half speed, but it did take and go around the track. Right now I'm working on a road system. Just trying to get everything centered here. Might end up having to move the skyscraper. I'm not sure if this is going to line up with that or not. But as I was saying before, I do like keeping everything centered with each other. Just one of my little pet peeves or what have you. That way you got the same circumference or whatever on both sides. I know this is not looking like a road system quite yet, but once you lay all the tiles in, it does look pretty nice. I do like having a bigger road system. That way your 8x8 wide Speed Champion cars fit in your city and look nice. That's kind of the scale of what I'm going off of with my 8 wide Speed Champion cars. I decided not to go Mills plate on this, just it'll use way too many parts for building. Now that my table's double the size, I'm going to need those parts for buildings. So we did decide to leave a gap here instead of taking the road across the track. So it'll just be one straight section running all the way down. Plus with my camera view, I can pretty much just focus straight anyways, instead of going up around buildings. That is going to take and run into that skyscraper, so that will not be able to stay there. Of course, that's my last plate also, I believe, that I have. So I'm going to probably have to take and pull that off the Mills plate. So that is not going to line up. We are going to need that plate for laying the rest of this road. But I've been kind of rethinking about using that brick and building a different skyscraper anyway with those pieces. So hopefully we don't ruin it too terrible. But if we do, no big deal. Need another stack of plates here. I forget how many of these I bought. I believe it was 60 or 70 or something when they first came out. that'll all line back up once everything is connected down. After using some of those white tiles for the train track, I'm hoping we will have enough to make a center line also going down this. That is 6 bricks too wide here, so this does have to go. We do need the plate that's underneath this building. This should be interesting. I do not have another plate, don't think. Kind of look around here, but I don't believe I have another plate. So I am going to have to take this off the modular system here. Hopefully without destroying too much. Look at that. That was really good. This will go here. Looks bare in here without the skyscraper. Kind of gives you a better view though of what I'm working with back here. Hoping once all this road is locked in together, to pull all these plates into place here. Kind of tighten everything back up. Get the road system right there. Put these back in the drawer. Probably have enough plates to make that again. Let's see if we have enough white center pieces here. It might be close, but we should. I think I'm going to go right down the center here. Looks like we should have plenty to make it all the way to the end here. so more. You know, having this bigger table though, if I do go to rebuild, it's going to be a pain to take apart. So there's our center line. Come back over here to chat for a minute, see if anyone new has joined. Hey, Mr. Blue. Thanks for stopping in. Also, Life's a Brick. Yep, I know how you feel. Life's a Brick. That's why I took and purchased another MDF board. I believe it's the half-inch thick 48 by 97 inch, and I just took and cut 7 inches off to make it 90. That way each tabletop will hold 90. So underneath here, this is just two pieces of the MDF board, and you can pick that up at Menards for $27. And then I just used the folding tables from Walmart underneath. So in total, and 32 by 32 base plates, I believe this would be 90 32 by 32 base plates. I did not have enough. That's why some areas are 48 base plates, but I did make it just barely. I just had enough to do 2 tables worth. And I am out of space. I've only got, I don't know, maybe 3 foot at the end there to go up and down the steps. But I did want to take and leave an opening all the way around the table. Next up, we'll be finding our flat tiles and laying those on the road. I do not work tomorrow, so I might stream all night. I may not. I'm not sure yet. But now that I do got my bigger table, I am inspired to build tonight, so nothing else going on. Let's see if I can find one here, right here. This here kind of shows you how many of those little plates that I bought. This is all smooth tiles, the 2x4s, and these all came out of the road plate sets. So now we will be pushing all of these on. This here could probably take an hour on its own, just putting these on. I think the way I'm going to do this is go all the way down on one side, make sure everything is clipping together here, and it's pulling these base plates together. Like this here, it's not lined up perfect. might save me a little bit of time doing it this way. Just going all the way down at one side first and then going back to the other side. And hopefully in the end we have something that resembles a road, which then might inspire me to start putting together more of my speed champions. I'm going to need a lot more cars for filling the roads in. Like somehow here we missed one. Back to do that. Keep going all the way down here. One thing I do not like about these is it is a pain if you do want these bricks back off your road plates. You gotta push each tile back up. I will finish this half and come back over there to chat again here in a second. This one here is way off. There we go. And they're still way off here. Oh, one stud off here. They're still way off. I'm not sure what's going on here. This might take. Somehow we are off one stud even with our base plates here. Seems to all be lined up there. come down. I don't get how there's such a big gap over here. Okay, and see if I can find a brick here. Kind of hold this together. It's been even all the way down to here. Guess I should have put everything down to begin with. Let's go on this side. Maybe there are problems over here. Oh, essentially, up. Alright, bear with me there, guys, for a minute. We were off one stud on one side here. Not sure how it happened, but there we go. Now it's all clipping into place. Does make it a little bit tougher too if you're not using the Mills plate system. If you're putting these road plates right down on a base plate. This is probably a lot wider road than we need, but you know, every vehicle that we build will take it on this road system. Don't seem like it would take long to lay a bunch of 2x4 plates, but it does. Plus, using that table underneath means nothing's gonna fall off. I'm not worried about the table collapsing, but it is a little bit squishy, so you're not on a solid base. But it's still much better having the board underneath than just the. Well, that section is starting to look like a road now. clamped in yet on some of these road plates I'm seeing. I believe this here you get to the center piece also, and there's not a cable supporting underneath of it. The board does overhang about an inch or two on both sides. Does hurt the old back though after a while, I do tell you that much. Might take another breather here in a second. And where are some of my cars here? Do have a few of the Speed Champions put together here. As you can see, there is going to be no issue whatsoever. You could almost put two side by side without the line down the center, but kind of like just having it. Could always do a parking spot also, I guess, so a car can still get around. That's about where we're at right now. I might come over here and grab another drink and catch another smoke real quick. Thank you all for the thumbs up also. I do appreciate it. Kind of turn the camera again here just so it's kind of angled straight again for you. Guess we could turn the train back on again while I'm on break. I never knew that blue sky. Are you serious? So you would have tons and tons. Walk back over there real quick and I'll grab the controller. Set this on the floor for now. Actually, on the train, we're on break here. That is at full power right now. Oh, and then we lost the train there. Might have to actually go in reverse here. That is another bonus of having two of these trains, so you do have a locomotive on both sides. As you can see, it's all the way down to the other side there. It definitely does need some new batteries though. I forget what these take. I forget if it's AA or AAA. Another couple of falls at top here, and we'll get back to building that road system. So bear without any buildings on there also. You can tell that the batteries are running out when the trains disconnect like that also. Just don't have the power to pull them. I'll park that there in the center. I might have actually left the controller on one night also. I don't really like that method, how you have to hold both buttons down and it'll shut off. It's bare also without that skyscraper. We might see if we can push that back down here. We did have to take the plate off the bottom of it. Because it was on a Mills plate and we needed to take the plate off the bottom for our road system to line up correctly. I'm not sure if I'll clamp this down yet or not. So I know I would like to maybe possibly do a sidewalk all the way down on both sides of the road. We can just kind of set it there for now. Only lost a few pieces here, not terrible. Also lost our Lego sign here, which I don't know if I'll keep this Lego sign on it or not. I just thought it was kind of neat, so I threw a mock of that together. It's not like an official Lego skyscraper or anything. Just thought it was something cool to throw in the middle of the city. We'll go back to pushing some more tile down for now. Try at least getting this road system complete before we move on to the next step here. You might hear that. A skyscraper rumbling around because it is not pushed down now. Just break it up a little too and go work on that side for a minute, walk down, do the other side for a minute. Almost have this one pack complete. I'll have to walk around and do the other side. Just need to be pushed down into place there. There is one side totally complete now. Hopefully we do not run out of these tile pieces. We should have plenty. Seeing there's a bunch of leftover road plates in the drawer. We should have enough tile. It's quite time consuming. So this is starting to strain my back quite a bit. done, that'll be one more thing complete. Kind of going down, making sure that these are pushed down pretty flat. Should be coming back into view of the camera here in a second. About a quarter of the way done with this side. I've just been going through doing all of them on all the way down. Whew. And it would be so exhausting just laying the plates down. Or just sit down and actually build something. Switched up a little. Come to this side and kind of meet there in the center. About 100 more or so to go. Got her getting there. I think we've made quite a bit of progress so today, seeing I just started this today. Got the other new table today and moved everything around and got the wood cut. Hopefully this gives me enough space now to keep on building. a lot different, doubling how much room you have instead of building on the same surface day after day. This was my intention, something along the lines of this when I bought all these road plates. So I'll lay a couple more here and come back over there to the chat and see what's going on. Might even turn my fan back on, get my little warm, put a t-shirt on maybe. Definitely getting there. Next is going to be the same tedious work, especially if I decide to lay sidewalk going all the way around. Not much space to get around on this side, but there's enough. Whew, exhausting. It's definitely getting there. Alrighty guys, I'm back in chat here for a minute. Thanks Bricks with Justin for stopping in. I do appreciate it. I will definitely be checking your channel out some more here in the near future. Glad that I met you. Meeting a lot of new people lately. That's what's nice about the Lego community also, is everybody gets to know everybody. Haven't really had too many issues with anybody. There was one in particular person that I do not and will not watch anymore, which I will not bring his name up. But I did not remove any of his content from my channel. So in some way, I guess I'm still supporting him. Turn the view here again. Wondering even if I move my PC back, that way you would have a wider angle, so I wouldn't have to turn the camera all the time. The road system is getting there. Not sure how well that's showing up on camera here, but there are still a few open sections there that I'm working on. I think we got 20 or 30 more bricks to lay down. Not sure if next I'll start working on the beach or if I'll start working on the sidewalk. Most of the sidewalks also in my city are going to take and be blue, just to be a little bit different. Oh, I'm exhausted. Been a busy day moving everything around. And if you were just joining, you can kind of see what I did with most of my bins. Stuck them underneath the table, which kind of hides the table legs also, which is kind of neat. So it kind of looks like the table is just floating there. I'm even considering maybe even running a strand of like Christmas lights or something under the bottom edge of the table, like laying up on the top of the bins there or something, so the underside of the table glows. That is in the way distant future. See, it's a pretty big mess here right now. Everything in front of the table looks nice, but those bins there at the end, those are in front of the steps leading upstairs, so I'm definitely going to have to take and find a home for those. But right behind me, right behind the camera here, which is probably 20 feet or so from the table, is my bed and everything else. So it is going to keep trying to figure out a spot for everything. Move this back up a little here. Make sure we stay in focus there. So I think I'm gonna catch another quick one here. Get back to laying some more tile down. So this is, so far it's been a one-day work in progress, so everything you see pretty much is everything that got built today, other than like the cars, the skyscraper, and the train. But as far as the layout, the train track, the road, all the base plates, the new tabletop, that has all been laid down today. You go back and watch the previous stream, or if you've seen me around on other streams, I have been talking about getting another tabletop. So my neighbor took and ran me to Menards today, seeing he does have a truck. I did take and purchase 2 more sheets of it. So I do have 1 more sheet of it if I wanted to go even bigger, but I'm pretty much out of room now. I haven't messed too much with this, with being on live stream, so I'm not sure if I can even get to my camera right now to like zoom in or anything like that. I know I can in the program that I make videos with, but I'm not sure while live streaming. And I'm just going right through YouTube Studio. I'm not using StreamYard or Streamlabs or anything like that either. Hey, what's going on, Will? Taking a short little break here. I took and extended the table today. So I'm now at 90 32 by 32 base plates instead of 45. Which I didn't have enough 32 by 32, so I had to take and use some of the 48 by 48s to piece it in together. But seeing I'm not doing Mills plates with this setup, I think it'll be fine, because you're not going to see most of the base plates anyways once they're covered up with buildings. But as you can see here, that was pretty much one table. And then if you go to the other side of the skyscraper, go that way, there's a whole middle on that side now, which all are sitting on 2 plastic tables. And that's the MDF board I picked up at Menards. I believe it was $24 or $27 a sheet. And that's the 48 inch by 97 inch, and then I just took and cut 7 inches off of both sides. That way it was an even 90 inches plate, seeing that each base plate's 10 inches by 10 inches. So it will take and hold 45 32 by 32s on one top. I was just saying I might take and put a light strip going on top of the bins underneath the table, but that'll be in the distant future. But everything that you see right here, so it's all been built today. I did have the train running here a second ago, but my batteries are almost shot in it, so I need to take and get new batteries. Just sitting here catching a quick drink and a quick cig. Well, I'm thinking about the next step I want to do. I'm not sure if I want to work on a beach yet or if I want to take and put a sidewalk in next. If I do the sidewalk, then I can do the trees, the landscaping, light and stuff like that. But hopefully, I know you always give me shit about it, Will, but hopefully with this new layout, I won't be taking it apart as much. That's going to be a pain if I put everything together and then tear it all back apart next week. So hopefully this will keep me inspired to keep going and making it bigger and bigger and better. And I'm liking the layout, so I've used all of my train track now instead of having extra pieces laying around other than the curves. So hopefully this will keep me motivated on just keeping building it better and better, get my skills more on my mocks, learning the techniques of putting buildings together and stuff like that. I'm going to take and catch a couple more puffs here and take and get back over there and start building. I think we still have like 20 or 30 tiles to lay down for the road. Oh, that's too easy, Will. I just want to freehand it all. When it's also kind of funny, I was giving a Stud City crap about there being an outlet and stuff showing in his city that wasn't covered, and then lo and behold, where my city moved to, I have a plate showing up where the old owners used to have a TV installed, which I'm thinking about painting that wall. I think it might look sharp in like a Lego yellow or something, or just doing it all in green and having it being one big green screen, which might actually make the city pop even more. I need to focus on getting either a different camera or sliding everything back. That way I can get a wide angle on everything. It's kind of hard to show everything at the same time. Kind of feel it's better when you don't see the bends. Wow, that's really nice. I actually lost money on a couple sets the other day, but I needed the cash. taken by this other table and stuff, so I sold 7 of my back sets for way cheap. You'd probably unsubscribe to me if I told you how much I sold them for. Let's just say I made a kid happy, so if it brings another kid into the hobby, then so be it, as long as I made him happy, I guess. But I think I sold him the Y-Wing. Let's see, there was the Y-Wing, which I'm not much into Star Wars. I think I received that as a Christmas gift or something. I sold him the yellow Supra Speed Champ, the McLaren, the gray one with the orange tires, McLaren, that red Creator car, which I think I picked that up for cheap. It was like $3 or something. I picked it up at the flea market. What other 3 were there? Oh, a Lego Batman, that Dimension set that came with the game. So there was that. The Vegas Architect set. And the 7th set, I don't remember, but I think I gave them all to him for $40. Like I said, $40 at the time was $40 that I didn't have. I know the Star Wars set alone was worth that, but it is what it is. If I brought another kid into the hobby, then made him happy and made his grandparents happy that was with them. So it is what it is. I still have 50 sets sitting behind me there on the table, all unopened. So it's just money. You can always rebuy the stuff. But most of that I have 2 or 3 of anyway, so it's not like I lost some money on it, but it's not like I gave up a set that I really wanted, if that makes sense. Other than the Star Wars set, but I'm not really into Star Wars if I'm going to be working on a city. I mean, yeah, I could have sent it to somebody, but pretty much all you guys that are into the Star Wars collections already owns it anyway, so I'm sure you don't want 2 of it. Right now I'm just laying some more of these plates to finish this road off here. You can kind of hear this building shaking here because I had to take it off the mill's plate. So it is not locked down in place right now. Plus, right here in the middle of the skyscraper is pretty much where those 2 tables meet. And there is an inch or 2 overhang on both sides. So there's no support in the middle right here. So this can kind of be a tricky area to work in. And 2 more and that project's complete. just kind of go through and push these all down. Like I said, I did not mills this, so these are just all right down on the base plates themselves. And I'm going to push down, make sure they're all secure in place. I was saying earlier, my roads are quite wide here, but they do fit the 8-wide Speed Champions really nice. So any car that I take and build, I won't have to worry about how big it is or how wide it is. I mean, this can probably hold a 15 stud wide car if I really wanted it to. Now I can actually take some and put a couple on each side here. Plus, I'm kind of hoping with this layout, it'll inspire me to put all my other Speed Champions and stuff together here also. Because now I'm going to want to take and fill up the roadway. There is that. We do still have to go down with our 1x4 tiles, which I was showing that earlier. I did take and get all of those road plates that I opened the other day. I got them all sorted out. So that'll make it a lot easier. So as you can see, got all my tiles right here. My 1x4 flat tiles. And they're all sorted out in their own little bin here. Makes it a lot easier. It looks like someone else is new here in chat. Wow, that's a great buy there. That's a real good buy. I'd love to get that treehouse one. I kind of missed on that one. I wish I would have bought it when I had the money. Nope, I think now I'm going to take and put all these 1x4 plates down. That just be one less step to get out of the way here. Said also, I'm not sure how long I'll be building. This could turn into my own 24-hour stream or something. Depending on if I get bored or not. That or until my back gives out from leaning over here. Probably already walked a couple miles now, just walking around this table back and forth. Wish I could zoom in a little farther also, that way you guys could actually see what I am doing here. Got a piece of hair or something on there. There we go. But also with this road being flat like this, not sure. I think it'll be 2 plates tall. And then my sidewalk. Hopefully I can do just 1 solid brick and then my sidewalk. Okay, now that's going to eat up quite a bit of brick, especially everything being double in size now. Probably off camera again. Have to go down and around the corner there. Did take and leave a little bit of a gap here so I can walk through all the way around. Definitely starting to look like a road though. So I do kind of want to get sidewalks down and some street lamps up. Bring it out a little bit more. That will involve taking apart a few things that were off my old Mills roads, which can be a little time consuming. I like doing that while I'm watching a movie or something along those lines, or watching another YouTuber stream and listening in the background. How that shows on camera, but in person here you can kind of see the bricks that are sticking up and what's not pushed down yet. Gotta be a few more of these to do. Hopefully then we can take and move on to something different. That takes care of all of that. Come back over here to chat also and to see what's going on in chat. Hey, hi, thanks for stopping in. Yeah, I just took and picked that up today. congratulations too on your CMFs. I cannot believe that you took and got all 12 of them. That was pretty cool. I'm hoping that you take and get that house also. That house was beautiful. I loved all the hardwood floors in it. So I really hope that you and your wife take and get that. Yeah, I'll kind of turn the camera here again. As I said, those bins there underneath the picture, that's at the very bottom of my steps, so those will be moved in the future. But it is double the space that I had before. Before I was just using one table, and now I do have two of them. So everything that you do see here has been built today, other than like the Speed Champions and the skyscraper. But as far as the table layout and all of that, that has all been today. Yeah, I know. If you guys get that house, your daughter's going to be wanting to move back in with you. Especially 3 bathrooms, that mud room, everything. The swimming pool. It was beautiful. These here were off of my old Mill Street roads. So I'm not sure if I'll be using these or making something different. These here are going to be a little too wide, I believe, because I want to go down to a 2x4 to stay on, save on bricks. I'm thinking we're going to do something along those lines there, all the way down. Although if I drop down on the bricks like that, though, then I'm not going to be able to have the trees and stuff spaced nicely like that. And these are already built. I don't know, I might actually see if we can use these, just recycle them into this build. Not too worried about the color down here because I can always put another brick in to fill in that, so you won't see it. We do get quite a few of these built. A few of them have came apart. Let's see what else is down here. Be nice if I had enough to go all the way down. I'd at least finish one side of the road. That one up there. We got a few more here. That is not the right one. Managed to get that one back together. I don't have these clipped down yet. Just kind of setting them in here to see how it's going to look. And I'm not sure if we have two more here or not. I believe these other ones here were corner bills. Yep. These might actually work. That's still the same distance there. Turn them the same way. How that came up 4 short though, I'm not sure. Which means if we did that, we would have to leave a space here in the center. I think it was because I had steps going down to the previous beach. I'll have to take and move these over. Move this down. There, here. This one would have to come apart. We could build a couple more of those modulars, sidewalks, if that's what I decide to go with. I don't like that. I believe all the trees are laying here also. Just from when I was taking my other roads apart. These should pop right back on into place. Like so. We need one more 2x4, which is laying right here under my feet. Just like that. There's the 4 that went in here, I believe. And let me see if I can find those lamp posts. Excuse me. If I wanted, I could take and remove this middle tree. These already have the 2x4 on their own. Kind of liking the look of that. Let's go a lamppost. Every other one. That might actually work. Might stay with that. Just take and fill this in with a solid color. That way you don't see all the rainbow effect there with the blue and the tan. Now it's figuring out where all of the other light posts went. I do have a ton of stuff over here, but it's all stacked together. It might take me a few minutes here to figure out where they got put. We might have found them here. Even though that these do look like the modular light posts, these were a knockoff that I bought. And I forget how much they were, $5 or $10 for a 6-pack of them or a 12-pack of them. They look pretty similar, so I went with it. Oops, I messed that. Oh, that's right too. This should be at the end. There should be a tree here. Light at the end. Light, tree. One more light. I don't know, I'm kind of liking the way that looks. I do probably have enough, but I wanted to do that on the opposite side. It means I do have to push the building back though. But that'll leave plenty of room here for a small beach. Maybe enclose this railroad track. I'll slide that building back here and see how that looks. This was on a nose plate. It is not anymore. That would be right about there. I believe everything should still run smoothly here around back. I'm trying to train back on here for a minute. Yep. We lost some cars here. We do need to get some batteries. That's why that keeps happening. That's at full speed, which it should be going a lot faster than that.
All right, Will, I appreciate you stopping in. I know you and your daughter normally go on your walks or whatever about this time, so enjoy your walk. I just can see it. Let's make the full search there. That it is going pretty slow, so we are going to have to take and find some new batteries for it. And I forget if it's double A or triple A. It does take a lot out of it, though. I'm only running one motor in it. So trying to pull all that extra weight behind it does tend to wear your batteries out a little more. There it goes again off the. Definitely have to take and get those replaced tomorrow on payday. I just don't want to put a second motor in it and then you're wasting double the batteries. Rather just replace one set of batteries on two sets. So there is that. I'm almost been going for 3 hours and might end up wrapping it up here because I am getting a little bit hungry. I might come back tonight. I'm not sure yet. But I do kind of like those lamp posts separated like that. I'm not sure if I'll do that on the opposite side or not. Most likely, I do like everything being even or whatever. Do need to take and get some of those other speed champions built now to fill that road up a little bit. Also need to get some more buildings made up. We do have this building here. I don't know, it was kind of the base and I was going to build more on top of it, but I don't know if I really care for it or not. Could be a little bar or a coffee house or something along those lines. But there's a door on both sides here. Like so. There is no interior and it is not modular. But while we are here, I think I know where they're at. We'll take and try something else here. Popping this roof off here. Putting that light in there. Clean this table off a little also. It's not distracting. I believe those lights are sitting over here, possibly. Up or over here. I've showed these on previous streams. If you haven't seen them yet, these are these little push lights that I took and picked up at Dollar Tree, I believe it was. But I'm sure you could find them at your local Dollar General also. They just run on, I want to say 2 AAAs a piece. Then all you do is you simply push it on and off, just like so. Stick it in your building, put your roof back on. There you go. Now your building has a light in it. Well, maybe put this one down at this other end here. That's still on a Mills plate. Just to give you the general idea. Same with the skyscraper here. Take this other brick here. Light here. I believe the roof is already off. Oh, I forgot that that's not on a Mills plate anymore. Hopefully we can reach down in here without taking too much off. Yeah, we took a little bit off of there. Forgot it's not that sturdy anymore, not being on a Mills plate. To do that, throw our 2 plates back on there. So you don't have a light coming through the top there. Bricks that fall down in there. See if we can snap these on to just a couple here. I believe our sign's too far up also. Too far back. Should have enough brick here to still block that light some. There you go. Now your buildings are lit for $1 each. Now I can't read. Looking at everything backwards. Why that's not receiving that. There you go. They can cut some of these lights out here. Add light, come light out. Cut this floor lamp out over here. And we'll take and cut this light out behind the camera here. And I think that's still going to be a little too much light to capture that, so we'll have to walk back over again. Turn that other one out. Hopefully we don't lose the camera here. Not sure how well that's picking up on camera. But as you can see, it does give you some lights in your building. That's kind of what it would look like at night. That's just the two buildings I have right now. I believe I bought 6 or so of those lights. Might even help having a little light in the background. Don't really have something else I could turn on. Maybe the light at the staircase would help. Just to have a little more daylight showing. Yeah, that brings them out a little bit. But as you can see, you can do lighting, something as simple as that. They're just little dollar push lights. Well, it's a start. I know others do extreme lighting and what have you, but just starting, I think it looks decent. No work. All you're doing is lighting your buildings up. It don't show up as great on camera. It looks a lot better in person. I do tell you that much. Just the quality of my camera don't pick it up that well, but looks decent in person. We'll take and turn these back on. Would be nice to just leave those on all night. I'm not sure how long those batteries would last on them. Just another idea to give you. Try flooding it again here with a bunch of light. It really doesn't show up with all the lights on, but what I should have did was, when I took and built a skyscraper, was left a gap in the back here, or a trap door with a flap or something on it. That way you could easily put the light in and out. Said this was on a milk plate at one time, but with the layout of the road, I had to move it. I had to take the plate off the bottom of it. It's just kind of sitting there for now. I had it sitting there, that way I could get down to the light. You could easily put that in a modular building, pull the floors apart or whatever, and drop in your little push light, turn it on and off, and you'd be all set. That's that idea that I came up with. I think that is going to wrap it up, whoever's still out here with me. You know, I said I might go all night, but I do have to take and get something to eat. I haven't ate much all day. Been busy working on this. So, not sure who's all still out there with me, but I do appreciate you guys stopping by. And hopefully I inspired somebody out there and gave you guys some different ideas and stuff that you can do with Lego. And if you like what you see, always hit that subscribe button. I'm not sure when I'll stream next. Most likely either later tonight or tomorrow. I do like watching other people's streams also, so that eats up a little bit of my time. But I enjoy watching others while I'm building. I do tend to get a lot of work done. As always, we'll take and turn this camera one more time so we can kind of see what we got here. Got that, and then it goes all the way down there to the very, very end. And it goes all the way back down to the other end of the room. So barely gives me enough room to get through on both sides, but enough that it's tolerable. So as always, that's going to wrap it up. Thank you all for stopping in. Happy building. Appreciate all the likes. Thank you, Life's a Brick. See that you're still out there. Will Harper, I know you went for your walk. I'm not sure if you're still out there or not, but I will see you around in chat. Brick Hive, thank you for stopping by. Said I do hope that you and your wife get that house. That'll be awesome. Who else was here today? Kind of scroll up here. We had Bricks with Justin. I know I haven't met you that much, but I have watched a few of your videos. Keep up the good work with all of that. I will be checking your channel out more. Mr. Blue Sky, wouldn't be without you. I know that you get around a lot to everyone else's streams, and we do appreciate the support. Who else did we have? We had good old Brett Builds, aka the Train Master, but now aka the Castle Master. So thank you, buddy, for stopping in. Actually, Brett Builds was one of the first to have me on a live stream, which I highly appreciate. I believe it was him and Steve Reynolds also had me on for a short time on one of his 72-hour streams. So I did appreciate that. Who else did we have here? I think that might have been it in chat. Oh, we did have, I'm sorry, I'm going to butcher your name, but Saka Axel. Appreciate you stopping by. I believe that was it. Jazz also stopped by and said hello. Appreciate it, Jazz. So, as always, thanks for stopping by. Happy building. I'll talk to you guys next time. Have a good night.